What's up, people? What's up? Been a few days. Um, but here I am. Welcome to Babu Speaks. Boo. Today's subject, topic, title, Down But Not Out. Um, at the end of the day, we all going through something, right? And we all go through something. Sometimes it's major, sometimes it's not major, sometimes it affects us in a major way, sometimes it doesn't. At the end of the day, we're all faced with choices, right? And we have the choice to man up or either let it consume us or let it knock us off our pivot. A lot of times, you know, with me, it's not so much whatever it is I'm going through, it's usually the people around me that, and because I go off of principle, I'm a principle type person, being an empath, being a deep thinker, being someone that looks at not what people say, but how they move. At the end of the day, people be like, "Yo, I got you," because and when you know, we're talking about men. We're not talking about the users, manipulators, gaslighters. We're talking about real solid people. Those when I say men, I'm talking to those men. Um, because your average man, he's his nature is to take care of people that he claims or that he definitely, that's in his circle. You feel me? Um, yeah, I can get my sip on. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and it's definitely closer to Friday than it was. So yeah, we just love something. You feel me? But let's say in the normal swing of things, a man, he's paying the bills, he's taking care of the big stuff. He's making sure that things get done, there's structure. You feel me? Um, Big scale, small scale. Oh, that's pretty fucking good, y'all. Need a recipe later, but no. But he's more structured, um, and in most cases than women. Nothing against women. Women definitely handle their business. There's some bosses out there. I've had some bosses on the show. I've had some situations where I've seen women handle shit, and you know, I couldn't even get in there and help because they was on point. So it's nothing against women. This is really just directed and uplifting, upbuilding the men right now because I am a man. Um, and like I know in my circles, I'm the strongest. I'm not the strongest. Never to be arrogant, but I'm very strong. I'm usually one that just has shit handled, or I make a way to get it handled. I get things taken care of, you know. Um, and that is, a lot of people seem like that. And then, but this week has been a hard week. Um, didn't have transportation. My truck's in the shop. Man been calling me because I've been blowing his ass up. He says my shit will be taken care of very soon. But the ones looking on is almost as if you ain't never seen me handle nothing or never take care of nothing for you or never be there for you. And it's almost like a taboo for a man to need help. And if he needs help, then he's not a man. Like I don't understand that philosophy or that thinking. Like especially a man that's literally done the most for you. And I'm not just talking about romantically. I'm talking about like friendships, friends. Like I, it seems like when I'm not at my best, or if I'm not rolling on four wheels, I get put on the shelf, get compartmentalized. Like, oh, he's no good to us now. Like I just don't get. I don't get why a man seen as less than. And maybe it's the people in the circle. I don't know. Maybe I need to clean out the whole circle. But I like these people. I fuck with them. Um, but at the end of the day, it's like, how do you count somebody out? And you might not necessarily say that, but at the end of the day, if your actions show every time that they're down, you're gone. You're ghost. They can't find you. They sitting at home day after day after day. Nobody's checking on. Nobody's coming to see him. Nobody's coming to say, "Hey, what's up? You good? You need anything? You need a ride to the store?" Like, but then as soon as your whip get fixed, or as soon as you get a whip, then it's like, "Hey, like, what you trying to do? Like, why is the man only as good as what he has, not by what he's done? Why isn't that remembered in his hard times? And is this the world where like it's okay for a man to do for a woman consistently, day in, day out, um, and not have that reciprocated? Like women are like, I want this, I want that, I want a ring, I want to, be, his only. But like, if he has a track record of taking care of you, looking out for you, making sure you're good, making sure you remember about your car, make sure you remember about maintenance on the car, because most people don't. There's a men out there that don't even know about the maintenance on their car. I mean, it is what it is, right? But like, if he's literally being a loving, caring, providing type of man, and he's providing it regardless of what you do, then why is he ghosted when he falls on hard times? Like, where is the generation and the people that uh see a good man or a good person that falls on hard times and literally tries to be there to help them get back up? Because at the end of the day, like, that's where, like, you have people that go through those hard times alone, and when they come back up, whenever it is, it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be a month, whatever it is. But when they come back up, they come scoring, they come ready to scorch the earth. And they literally like shitting on people at that point. And then you wonder why so many people out here with attitudes, and so many people out here that's doing motherfuckers like any kind of way, because when they needed somebody, there was nobody there. And their hearts grow cold. Their hearts grow like stone. It ain't fair, it ain't right. I get it. Sorry about the outside noise. I have the door cracked. Um, but for real though, like, I say all kinds of stuff when I'm going through something. This week's been rough. Lost something special to me. Um, And it's not even about transportation. I mean, I walk where I need to go. I walk to carry out the day, or 7-Eleven. I don't care. Like, I walk from the club. It don't matter. I don't need people for that. I need people to be who they was when I was good. Like, when I'm good, everybody's ringing my phone. Like, when I'm not good, that bitch barely beeps. Like, why? And I know I shouldn't even be in the woulda, shoulda category. Reality is, when you're not in motion, nobody wants to swim in your ocean. Yeah, a little corny, but still. Um, I just, for the men out there, like, at the end of the day, you have to pull yourself. Because I mean, I went into a depression this week. You know, um, a deep one, to the point where sleep felt so good. Sleep was the closest thing to death. They say. And I slept, 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 to the point where every time I opened my eyes, it was just a blink and then go back to sleep. That's the type of, that's how I go through my depression. Um, but then, once you see that everybody, it is what it is, you are your own, you know, encouragement, you are your own backing. Nobody's coming, you have to pull yourself out of that rut on your own, and I'm not gonna say that nobody gives a fuck, but at the end of the day, you can't if you can't feel it, then do they? But I'm not the type of person that is I'm gonna just ride it out. That's what I'm gonna do. Ride that storm out. But I'm not gonna be heartless, and I'm not gonna be cold when I come out that when I come out that storm. Nah, I'm not gonna be heartless and cold. I'm gonna want to. I'm gonna want to. I might look at you sideways, but I'm not gonna be cold hearted. But I do know that I'm gonna be careful about who I give access. And I don't wish bad on nobody, but that's not that's not that's not the way that friendship should go. You see somebody down, you pick them up. And unfortunately, cancers have memories like elephants. I don't forget shit. I don't forget who did what and how they did it. Even if I don't hold them to it, hold it against them, I still keep that in the back of my head. Saying, you can come and see if I need to go to the grocery store, if I had food, if I was okay. Because at the end of the day, we're all going through something, but it's only the real ones that can go through what they're going through and still check on someone else. And and I did a show on being empathetic and taking on people's problems. I don't give nobody my problems. Somebody call and check. I'm just appreciative that somebody thought about me as much as I would think about them. This world is getting cold hearted. Everything's transactional. Oh, well, you ain't got no car, you ain't no good. But with the years of wisdom and experience, I mean, I got to be some kind of good, right? But this is kind of just a vent session. There's really no real point to this. I just want any men that are watching, like, bro, like if you're going through it and you got everybody tugging and pulling on you, waiting on you, just keep doing that job as a man. Keep doing your job, taking care of the family, those closest to you, your household, going to work. Because at the end of the day, we gotta save each other. We gotta save each other. You know. Um, I talk about I uplift women a lot, but it's not nothing against the men. I want to uplift the men. I want the men to know that if you out there and you working, you doing your best, and you trying not to come home with an attitude and be tense around your girl, your family, your friends, or whoever you got that you deal with on a regular basis, then you winning because you can't let them sink your mental battleship. You feel me? You can't let them get inside your head because a real man he gonna fight through that shit. She gonna be in her feelings. It's gonna be this because it's not the norm. Everything's not normally how it normally goes. You just gotta show her that you gonna boss up. You gonna man up. You gonna be that king, and you gonna handle business. I mean, I'm sitting at home, but I'm still making money. I'm sitting at home. My truck's in the shop getting fixed. Like it's not like I'm hopeless, and my situation is hopeless and dire. Like I'm just down, but I'm not out. Um, I don't know. It's just the world has such harsh realities toward men. If you're a man, you don't need help. If you're a man, you don't need this and that. Figure it out. You're supposed to be the man, but this be the same ones that don't cook, don't clean, don't do nothing except look pretty and give up ass. Like you already getting more than you deserve. Like, if you want him to be the man, the king, the husband, what is your role as the wife, the queen, the goddess? Like, you know, if he's doing everything, man, when he goes down, you should be the first one by his side. It's all right, boo. We're gonna get back. I know you're good. I know what you're capable of. Like, speak life into that man. Don't kick him while he's down. Don't leave him while he's down and then go find somebody else that's got a car that shit might break down next week. You feel me? Like, people want to separate until you get better. Then when you get better, if you got better without them and they separated, what do you need them for? You don't need them for shit. That's why the world is really full of drugs. Because people don't know how to unify. They don't know how to come together. I got my hands is heavy, beat down, back hurting from carrying so many people. And then when shit goes south, or I get a snag, there's nobody there to pull that snag out. I just gotta wait for it to I just gotta work it out on my own, you know. But I do. I work it out. I work it out. I work it out. Work it out. Work it out. Work it out. You know. But I'm just saying, like, it's not right. And then for the women out there that's watching, like, if you ain't being the capable wife, how can you expect the most from a man who's already doing the most? Like, be his peace. Don't be his stress. Don't be his worries, woes. Like, oh, I ain't gonna be able to get my nails done next week because your car is down. Like, where's your car at? Where's your money at? Where's your job at? You know, you want. What are you giving other than a pretty face and some lips? Like, and I know there's plenty of women out there that's about it. That's handling business. So obviously I'm not talking to y'all. But at the end of the day, there's some women out there who really got it. And they're still like, you know, they put everything on the man. They put everything on that man to do. And when he's not in a position, then they go to the next, or he just distance himself until he gets back. And that's not helping him or your relationship if you even care about it. If you care about somebody, you down for them because you believe in that person and you know that person's worth. And a lot of times that's what dictates people's worth when they show you when you already down on yourself, you down in the situation, and then they ghost you, they bounce, or they like distance themselves. They're showing you the worth and how they're showing you how they see you, how they value you, or maybe not value you, depends on how the terminology you like to use. But at the end of the day, and I learned this week, is that you can't wait on people to show you anything. You gotta show yourself. You gotta go look in that mirror and you gotta be like, bro, fuck everybody. Not that you necessarily mean it, but to influence, inspire, motivate yourself, fuck everybody. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this right. I'm gonna get this done. Got a lot of stuff done at the house. I mean, I'm here. Um, Landlord's happy. Got some junk removed, stuff removed from the front of the house. Like, I was able to do that. Might have made excuses if I was mobile. I don't know. There's a reason for everything. At the end of the day, men out there, men, I'm talking to the men and the women that are by themselves. At the end of the day, look in the mirror, bro. Like, if you ain't got nobody in your corner that's consistent, especially when you're down, because if they're not there when you're down, that's not consistent. I don't give a fuck. Everybody can have a party when the party's going, but when the party ends, who's there helping you clean up? That's who you look for. That's who you look at. But look in the mirror, bro. Look in the mirror. I'm him. Say that to yourself every day. I'm him, and I'm gonna be him, regardless of what other people think, saying, because they're gonna say what they're gonna say regardless. Not everybody's moved by love and empathy and compassion, and they be him. Be him. I'm him. I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna go out here and get this bread. I'm gonna go out here and get this whip. I'm gonna go out and keep this house. I'm fucking with the people that fuck with me. You know, don't let your heart get cold. Don't let your heart grow cold, stone like. Keep that jump pumping, warm blood. Because at the end of the day, what's meant for you gonna be there. What's meant to love you is gonna love you. You just gotta make sure you're ready and that you don't fall in that cliff off of that mountain. Because that's a long fall down. That shit hurts. Like I had to force myself off the couch today. I did. And then I had to force myself to do this show. And here I am doing my show. Whether I get 1 like, 2 likes, or 1,000, I'm just here to like share my pain, share my journey. At the end of the day, I'm him, and I'm gonna be him for whoever can accept that and be solid in return. That's how that's gonna go. I will say this: I do have some extra podcast kits, so if anybody would like to get a free complete podcast kit, um, let me know in the comments, um, and we'll work that out. You don't have to give me nothing for it. I'm just passing it forward. I got a bunch of kits that um, came with me messing around with Temu too much, and I'm not sending them back, not wasting time with that. So I want to gift the fan, and actually it comes with a condenser mic, stand, just like the setup, well, not the mixer, but the sound card, which is very important. You put the sound card in your computer, connect your sound card to your computer, and boom, you up and running just like that. Everything that I've done with this show, um, except for a little bit of advice, I pretty much figured out and done on my own. So, like, anybody would like to receive a free podcast kit, holler at me. Let me know. Got something for you. Um, just leave a comment saying, I'm interested, or I would like one, what have you, and I'll bless you with that. Uh, Definitely a few $100 in value. Um, that I'm giving away completely free. So that's because I'm him. But no, like y'all, if you definitely would like to to get a little something, get a podcast kit, get it going. Even if you just, I don't know, you might want to do it for karaoke or something, which is fine. But I am giving away a free one. So hit me in the comments, leave a comment saying I would love one, I would like one, whatever. And I will definitely get with you. So, in the meantime, that's my little rant for the night. To all my men out there, keep your head up. If don't nobody see you, I see you. Don't forget to look in that mirror and be like, I'm him. Those aspirations, say them every day. Mean it. Mean it. Because one day, you won't have to say it. Somebody going to say it for you. Oh, you him. And they're going to appreciate you. But you got to appreciate yourself first. So, until then, appreciate you checking out the Bad Boo Show. Just never going to stop. Never going to stop. Never going to stop.